Hey everyone, Aaron here with a different kind of cut, and today I'm going to be showing you a different kind of cut. Alright, so today we are going to be cutting up the bone-in back ribs, pork back ribs. I'm going to show you how to pull them apart, rip the skin off the back, get them ready, and we are going to be doing a couple different things today. We're going to season them up, we're going to smoke them. I've got two different ways of cooking these. We're going to smoke them up. We're also going to be putting them in the oven. So I've got a different way of putting them in the oven. I think you guys are going to like it. It involves wax paper. Essential every day. So I'm actually going to be cooking this two different ways. I'm going to cook two of them in the smoker. One hot, one regular, and then I'm also going to cook one in the oven. And I will show you the difference between the two when they're all cooked. So what we're going to do first is we're going to take off the skin off of the back. This stuff here is membrane. If you don't take it off, it ends up cooking like plastic. So what I do is I just take a fork, the back side of a fork, peel it off. Just like that. You can see it's like plastic. Right? So we're going to take all that off. Rip it off. Come on. There we go. There's one. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to put a binder on it. And basically what a binder does is it helps the seasoning that we're going to be putting on these ribs stick to it. Most people use a yellow mustard. I don't use mustard. Never did. Never will. I don't like the taste of it. I don't like how it leaves a mustard flavor on my ribs. So instead, what I'm going to be using is this Cattleman's. This stuff here. And I'm also going to be using the Rufus. There's a touch of heat. We're going to be using this one on my smoked ribs over here. We're going to have smoked ribs. We're also going to have oven cooked ribs. And then we're going to have the hot smoked ribs with the devil's spit. This stuff here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of this Cattleman's. This is for the original ribs. I'm going to pour it out. We're going to do front and back of the ribs. You can use your hands, whatever. I'm just using a freaking brush. But you're going to get this, lay it all out like that. The reason why people use mustard is because it supposedly breaks the meat down, but I have never had a problem using just straight barbecue sauce. Alright, so that's the way it should look, just like that. You thin it out. You don't want to put a ton of barbecue sauce on. Keep it thin, get it wet, flip it over, do the back side. Just like that. And then this is my rib recipe for just a basic rib. Nothing hot, nothing crazy, just something that's going to turn out really good in your oven or on your smoker. So I have a different way of cooking ribs in the oven than I do, in the smoker. These are going to be in the oven. These are going to be in the smoker. All right, now for the seasoning. We're going to throw this stuff on. Famous Dave's Rib Rub, and along with the McCormick's Brown Sugar Bourbon. These are for my regular ribs, not my spicy ones. So we're just going to take them. We're going to spice them up just a little bit. You don't need a whole lot of this stuff. It's kind of salty, so we're just going to throw it on there just like that. Flip it over. Like that. Okay. Then we're going to take this stuff. This stuff we're going to load on kind of heavy. load this stuff on pretty heavy. Because it's not salty, but it gives it a nice flavor. Okay. This one's going on the smoker. This one's going in the oven. So we're going to put it in a glass pan like that. This one's going on the smoker. Alright, now for the spicy one. We're going to be using the Touch of Heat from Rufus. This is our binder. Remember, you got to put a binder on in order for the seasoning to stick very nice. Yeah, you can hear my dogs. They're waiting. They're waiting for this food to get done. They can smell it. They definitely can smell it. Alright. And then we're going to throw a little bit of devil's heat on there, devil's spit. A little bit of heat. Let's load this guy up. Let's make it real spicy. This one's going on the smoker. You hear them? Dang dogs. They are hungry. Alright. That one will be nice and spicy. So these are pretty much ready to go. We got the smoker ones, we got the hot, we got the regular. These are going in the smoker. These are going in the oven. This is just a regular recipe that I made out. But the difference between these and these are, I'm not gonna cover these. I'm gonna put them in the smoker right on the rack. We're gonna get the smoke flavor in these ones. These ones here, we're not gonna get the smoke flavor, sadly, but I'm going to show you how to make these almost taste like they came off the grill. What we're going to do is we're going to take our sauce, the same sauce that we used before for the binder, and we are going to cover them in this sauce, right? Just like that. And let's pull out our wax paper first before I get my hands dirty. Hold on. What the heck? All right.
Cut.
Did you cut?
No, I didn't.
All right. Here we go. So what we're going to do, we're going to throw this guy in here just like this. And we're going to take the wax paper and completely smush it down. And the reason why we're not using tinfoil instead of wax paper is because tinfoil will lock it in and it'll basically boil your ribs. You don't want your ribs to boil. So what we do is we put that down in there, and because you have the barbecue sauce on the ribs, like nice and tight, it actually keeps the moisture in the ribs. All right, and it lets out a little bit of the steam, so it doesn't boil them.
Damn it!
It bakes them. So we're gonna have nice baked ribs that's gonna turn out just like grilled ribs. All right, these are going on the smoker. We got the hot one, we got the regular one, and then these are going in the oven. I'm gonna put these in the oven at 325 for 3 hours. These I'm gonna put on the smoker at 250 for 3 hours. And then after that, then we're gonna wrap them.